You know, I love these old style houses, don't you? The old wooden houses, you know, maybe 50 or more years old. There's just something really special about them. They kind of look quaint and, you know, just something really beautiful about these old houses. But you can tell with a house like this that actually a lot of work has gone into it. New paint, probably new wood, new staircase here, maybe some new walls and new rooms. This is not the original house that used to be. People have renovated this place, and that's why it looks so beautiful these days, and that's why it's so livable now. You know, it reminds me a little bit of my uncle. My uncle is a bit of a handyman, a bit of a renovator, and what he often does is he finds an old house that has potential, an old rundown house, but he sees potential in it, and he starts to renovate. So he rips out walls, he puts new staircases in, he puts a new paint job on the outside, new bathrooms, new carpet, new tiles, whatever, new furniture, everything. He renovates the whole place so that the end product, you would hardly even recognize the house. It looks beautiful. It's totally changed, totally different, totally livable. He makes it look like $1 million. And you know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Christian life actually. That when God comes in, when we let Him into our lives, it's like He starts renovating. It's like our lives now are under new management. We have a new boss, a new management, a new leader in our lives. And the beautiful thing is that when God comes in, when we let Jesus into our lives, He starts to make some changes. Now those changes are not always easy or comfortable, but they are wonderful changes. They are good changes. He wants to make us into a person that is so much better than the person that we used to be, so much more beautiful, so much more kind and loving. But here's the thing, you know, before you were a Christian, you had all the different parts of your life. It's kind of like our life is like a house with all the different rooms, and you have the family room, you know, you have your personal room, your personal life, you have your vocational life, all of these different parts of your life, all of the different areas, your relationships, your work life, your study life, the things that you watch on TV, the books that you read. They're like different rooms of our lives. Now, before you were a Christian, who was the boss of those rooms? Well, you were. Self. Self was at the center of your life. You were in charge of all of the rooms. You could do what you want, think what you want, watch what you want, study what you want, do what you want with your life, because you're the boss. But the interesting thing is that when you become a Christian, God wants to come in and be at the center of our lives. That we actually hand over ownership, as it were, to Him. We give Him the keys to our life, the keys to our house, the keys to every room. And we say, Jesus, I want you to come in. And we open the door of our life to Him, but we say, God, I don't want you just to stay out here on the balcony. I don't want you even just to sit in as a guest or a visitor in the living room or in the lounge room. I give you the keys to every area of my life. You know, that's really what it means to make Jesus the Lord, the leader, the boss, the new manager of your life. You give Him the keys to everything. Now maybe that sounds like a scary thing to do, but you know, it's actually the best thing to do, because when you give Jesus the keys, you will start to make some beautiful changes in your life. He'll start to make you into the kind of person that He wants you to be. So maybe you've invited Jesus through the front door. You've given Him the front door key to your life. Well, the challenge of this study is to give Him all the keys to every room of your life and make Jesus at home in your life, because your life is under new management. So it's time now to go into your groups and to just discuss this together, to work through the questions and the Bible passages. And of course, the memory verse today is 1 Peter 3 verse 15. And it says this: in your hearts set apart Christ as Lord. Well, have a great time discussing that in your groups together, and we'll see you again next week.